everyone, RG here and welcome back to a new Sims 4 spill build. Today we are building a farm, a big farm to be honest. This is not a small tootsie cutie farm on a 40 by 40 or 50 by 50. This is a gigantic farm on a 64 by 64. As you can see, I actually picked one of the lot. I don't think we have so many lots in the game on those size, with those size, like the 64 by 64. I picked this one just because it was, I don't know why, but it gave me the most farmy feel. Although it's not supposed to be, you know, a farm does not supposed to be on a cliff. But yeah, I don't know why it was the best location for a farm build. I like in the previous days, on the old days, one of my first farm I ever built on the Sims 4 was I'm not even sure how it called. You can find it on the gallery. I'll put a small picture of it in this video, I guess, while I'm talking about it. So I built like a farm on a 50 by 50, if I remember right. And it was so beautiful when I built it. It was, I think, 5 years ago, something like that, when the game just launched, or 4 years, something like that. Anyway, so I said, why not to build a farm? And if you remember right, and if you watched the previous video, and don't worry, I will have a link to the previous video. If you missed it, guys, you must go and check it. I built a coffee house in the shape of croissant. Really unique build. I saw that some of you really liked it and even comment on it, and so yeah, that was the previous video. Anyway, let's go back to this build. A few years ago I built a farm on a lot, I think 50 by 50, and it was super nice. I really enjoyed it, and I said, why not to build another farm? And if you remember right, the previous video, I asked you guys what you want me to build, and I gave you 3 options of stuff that I have on my board, my idea board and to-do list kind of board. And one of them was the farm, one of them was beach lighthouse, something like that, and the third one was, I think, penthouse, right? So some of you said that they wish to see the lighthouse, although they want to see the farm. So I said, why not to go and build a farm? But I said, why not? I think until this day, those who are watching my channel consistently will agree that I don't do small stuff. Well, I do. I do small stuff, but when I'm trying to build something very unique, I'm trying to go big, right? So that was the idea of this build, to try and build a really big farm. And we're talking like huge one, 64 by 64. I had even hard time finding a good spot for this build. Not because you need to find a 64 by 64, but just not all of the 64 by 64 lots are like in the vibe, in the feeling of farm area, you know what I mean? So I took some time and I found this lot and I started build it. And as you can see, it is not gonna be a short video, and I do apologize for this. I myself did not like expect it to be so long in terms of building, and it took me, hold on, because it took me 10 hours to build it from what you saw like a few minutes ago, from a blank a lot, into what you will see at the end of this video. So I do apologize in advance for some cuts and stuff that are not like perfectly neat. It took time, and you cannot really, let's face it, you can't like stay on the PC for 10 hours and build something, right? You will just go crazy. And sometimes it's really healthy to go from your design, go to have a walk, maybe take out the dog, and then go back. Sometimes even it's really good to sleep on your design and then come back to continue what you finished and basically did not finish. Anyway, so yeah, it took me 10 hours to finish it, and it was a ton of fun, to be honest. It was a ton of fun, and one of the reason why it was so fun is because of the new items. The new 1000 items we received like, what was it, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago? They gave me so much ideas, those items, and actually you can see them right now on the lot. You can see there are of course some cars or trucks, and there is like a big truck over there on the way out. So that's like the delivery truck of this farm. This farm like actually have a story. Maybe I'll tell you a bit more with the video progressing. But yeah, so as you can see, there's so many stuff I've done with those new items, and from the water tanks that you can actually see them, and the airplane, the crashed airplane. I'm not gonna tell you where it's gonna go, but it's not gonna stay over there. And the broken fences and the truck and the logs over there that you saw that I placed them one on each other on a perfect shape, like they just been cut out. They've been just cut and sliced in the correct length and stuff like that. Anyway, so those new 1000 items really gave me super amazing ideas and inspiration, and that's basically my build here. I just want to show you what you can do with so many new items that recently added into the game. And one more important note that you need to know, that the center of this build is the farm itself. Okay, it's the farm, it's the barn, it's the lot, it's the decoration around it. It's not gonna be the house. Of course, that's a thing you will see in a bit in the design. There is of course a house to live in, and basically for the farmer, right? So there is a house in this build. I will basically make it at the end of this video. Well, towards the end of this video, and I really wanted to give this farm more of a unique build, like an old build. Okay, so that house will be like with cracks in it, and the walls like broke down a bit and stuff like that. But don't worry, anything in this lot is 100% functioning, so you can basically do anything. And to be honest, you can even live in this lot like off the grid. It actually became an off the grid at the end because I added some more stuff. You will see it. Don't go anywhere. You will see all the stuff, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. By the way, if you do enjoy it, do not forget, guys, you need to understand something. I'm not a mind reader, okay? And I know you all enjoy it, but do not forget to show it by hitting that like button, all right? If you enjoy it and you want to share with your friends, you're more than welcome. Bring them over. I'm sure they will have a lot of fun here. And if you are new here and you're watching for the first time, you're more than welcome to join the channel by hitting that subscribe button, and don't forget the bell notification button so you don't miss my videos. I do know that some of my friends that are watching my videos tell me, man, I'm getting your videos like 1 day or 2 days after you publish them. So make sure to check every Tuesday. My videos are on Tuesday and sometimes on Friday. Anyway, let's go back to this design. As you can see, the stuff are building, and those are like the fields. You can see so many types of fields. I really, to be honest, I'm super happy with the overall look of this design and how it came. And I want to say something really important for you, those who are watching. Okay, you need to remember. I think I said it on my previous video. You need to remember that when I approach a new project in the game, a new design, most of the times what I do before I go and build, I'm not just jumping into the game and build, and that's not wrong. Okay, it's okay, but because I'm like targeting something I'm not quite sure how it's supposed to look like. Okay, so what I do is a research. Okay, and I actually did. I've done some research on how to build a farm, not how to build a farm, but more how farm look like. Okay, so I went into Google, Dr. Google, we all know this guy, and I typed farm and I checked on some other games. By the way, that's not wrong. Okay, so make sure if you are wish to build something, let's say something modern, something new that you never engaged before, make sure to go and do some research. It's nothing wrong with it. Okay, it's inspiration and it gives you an ideas. That design that you're seeing right now, it's not, I did not go to anywhere else and copy it. Okay, I found so many designs of farms, and then I had an overall look in my head how I think my farm should look like. Okay, and then I came here and start playing around. You can see that I'm not just placing stuff like I'm copying a picture. I'm placing stuff and then I move them, I change them, I scale them, I scale up, down. So many stuff being created at this moment when you're watching this. Okay, so make sure to do research. I said it to you in the previous videos and I'll say it right now. I'm just want to show you that I'm not just saying stuff. I myself do the stuff I tell you or advise to you. Okay, guys, so make sure to do a research, especially on a topic that you're not sure how, what, or how to start it. Okay, by the way, what you are watching right now, that area over there, it's one of my favorite areas in the game. Oh, I just jumped. Yeah, oh my god, I'm jumping from one topic to another. You need to understand that in this build, when you are finding something in the debug cheat codes, okay, and by the way, make sure to have your cheat codes, the new one and the older one, the show hidden objects, when you are placing this lot in your game. Otherwise, there is a chance some of the stuff will not appear in the lot. Okay, so make sure to have the 3 codes we need to this design to be activated in the game before you're placing this slot. Okay, the move objects, the show hidden objects, and the new one, show live edit objects. Okay, make sure to have them activate. Otherwise, it will kinda, I think, mess up this this lot in your game. Anyway, what I want to say is there are some spot in this design, and you need to remember that because I'm using the new 1000 items, they are really not organized. Okay, they're really not. It's kind of a mess over there. So once you're finding the item that you wish for, take more than one. Okay, that's really my advice to you when you're playing with the new items. Take more than one out. In the worst case, you just need to delete one of them. But make sure to take more than one out, because it will be really a pain each time to go to the debug and then scroll all the way down and up until you find it, and sometimes you miss it, and sometimes you find something else. Make sure if you find something else that you know that you're gonna use or you wish to use, make sure to take it out, place it in the lot in some area, and then use it. Okay, so that's why you'll see in this build that I actually jump from one place to another place, and that's because I found something that I know I want to use, but at the same time I'm not sure where it should be or if I want to use it, but so I still take it and put it on the side to make sure I will use it at the end. So yeah, we are at the half of this video, I think. At this point, we are watching the barn building, and I have to say I really love this barn because of the roof. If you notice, let me know if you notice something a bit unique about the roof. There is a catch there with the colors. Make sure to check it and let me know in the comment section if you find anything out of the ordinary in the roof. Okay. And if you understood what is the unordinary thing about the roof. Okay, so yeah, right now you're watching the airplane. So the story behind the airplane is that the farmer wished to expand with his delivery stuff. So he tried to like rebuild the airplane, so he will be able to go like global and fly from country to country and be global. So yeah, that's a small cute area, I think, in the barn. Too bad we don't have barn animals, because wow, God, I cannot even explain how exciting it will be to remake this this design once we will get barn animal, if we will ever get them. If you think we will see them before Sims 5, let me know in the comments. Maybe, you know what? Let's go all to Sims devs and knock on the door and say barn animals. I think that will be one of the most exciting things that we can actually wish in the game. We just received the cars in good texture, in good look. Maybe barn animals will be the next thing we will get. But anyway, let's jump to another topic that I wish to speak with you, and maybe let's talk about it a bit, because our well, this channel is celebrating almost, I think, 4 months, something like that, 4 months on air. This is huge, to be honest. I really didn't expect it to be so so successful. Well, of course that's like my measures, but I gave myself I think some of you noted, I gave myself a goal of 1 year to reach 100 subscribers, and we already are reaching almost 200. We are really getting closer to 200 in 4 months, so that's insane for me. And some of you, or maybe 1 or 2 of you that were with me from the start of this channel, do remember one of my oldest designs. It's called the Grassy house, or Grassy roof house, something like that. It was a luxury house in the campsite, you know, the map with basically that you need to go to a vacation over there. So yes, this was one of my first design in the game. I think maybe the first one I uploaded into the YouTube channel. And I was thinking, I do remember that when I published it, I said like I had like maybe 20 subscribers, and I said let's try to reach, I think, 10 likes. And it will, I do know right now that 10 likes, it's kind of really hard to reach. But you know, when you're starting a new channel, you don't really know what you're saying. You're trying stuff, you try your best, and of course try your best to bring you the great content you think is the best. So yeah, I said let's try to hit 10 likes, and apparently a few days ago, maybe 1 week ago, something like that, that design reached 12 likes. So for those of you who don't know, I said that on a 10 likes, I will make the interior of this design. So I will put a card on the right side of the corner of the you know, the ice symbol on the video that will lead you to that design, so you will be able to check it out and see if you really want you know, the interior of this house, of this design. Because I made a house that is luxury house, really unique build with a like sloped roof from the ground to the top that the grass took over it. You're more than welcome to check it out, and let me know if you really want the interior of it, because I made only the exterior of it, so I basically never published it in the gallery. So if you wish to see the interior of it, do let me know in the comment section down below if you think that this design deserve basically my attention, so I will know that you wish to see it, and I will start working on a video of the interior of this design. So yay for reaching the 10 likes on that design. And one more important thing that I want to speak with you all is building. Okay, I do know that it is a really hard job to build in this game. Well, it's really depends how you look at it, okay? Because if you are looking on the side of building materials and system of the building. So it's kind of really friendly, I have to say. I build on so many other games like you know, the tycoon games and stuff like that. So Sims 4, especially Sims 4, have like really decent building system, okay? But I do understand that sometimes it's kind of not really easy, okay? So I do wish to make a video for you guys of my 10 tips how to build in the Sims 4 game. And it's not gonna be just like you know, placing one wall and another wall and making a box and stuff like that. It is gonna be 10 tips how building in the Sims 4 actually work. Like I will give you like a hint. The first or one of the first tips for you is how or what not or do. What not to do or what do in your design. For sometimes I do see people say that they build like a big space and they don't know how to furnish it, or they don't want the furnish, or their design is like the furnishers is like really unproportional, you know, compared to the area. So I think about making a building tip video for you guys to enjoy, of how, or basically my top 10 tips, what you need to do or what you need to avoid when going for building. And do let me know in the comment section down below if you wish it to be like the next video or one of the upcoming video, or you want me to do the interior of the really old design of the Grassy luxury house. So that's my biggest question for you in the comment section down below. And don't forget, you're more than welcome to leave a comment and let me know what do you think about this design, about this new farm. It is on the gallery already for you to enjoy it. You're more than welcome. Don't forget to place your to activate your cheat codes of the move objects, hidden objects, and new live edit objects. So this design will have all of the parts in it, so and it will not like glitched out and will be like a big one mess, because we do know that the Sims 4 game can be a bit messy if you are placing a really detailed lot like this one and you're not activating the cheat codes. So make sure to have them before you placing the lot, okay? So we are really getting closer to the end of this video of this design. I hope you all had a great time. If you had like a really bad day and this video put a smile on your face, or even gave you an inspiration to go into the game and build, I've made my job, and I really appreciate it if you let me know your thoughts about this design in the comment section down below. Once again, if you really enjoyed it, don't forget to show your support to the channel by hitting that like button, share the video with all of your friends, and consider subscribing to the channel if you are new here. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I have an account there and you are getting sneak peeks. Basically, before I'm releasing a video, you are getting sneak peeks over there. Make sure to go to my Twitter account and follow me over there too. And that's it. Basically, this is the end of this video. I hope you all had a great time. I had a blast speaking and sharing with you my creation. And until the next time, keep that Sims party going for me. RGR Gaming signing off.